Hello guys, welcome back. Process of harvesting some sand. So, I got the new headset. So it's the G35 Logitech. Now I need your help. You guys gotta tell me how the volume is and all that stuff. I've been doing a few tests on my own to get the levels where I think they should be, but your input is greatly appreciated, as you are the ones listening to me. I don't tend to listen to myself, so yeah, you be the judge. So there's different things I can do. Of course, game sounds. Let me know if the game sounds are too loud, too quiet, that kind of thing. Because it seems it's a different recording from this audio device. It seems I have to have the game sounds a lot lower than I used to. But you tell me. So hopefully from hearing this kind of stuff and throughout this episode, you'll be able to give me an idea of where I need to be. And I may be doing some adjustments throughout the episode. So if you do find something that is good or bad, just please indicate at what point in the video it was at. And then I will have an idea of what my settings were at that time. Currently I have the mic boosted to, I think, let me check. So we've got a record of it. It is at 70 microphone level, whether that's a boost value or what, I'm not sure. But that is what it's set to. Any lower and I found my voice was just too quiet. And I am comparing basically to other videos or how I would typically listen to a video. I typically use my stereo system as kind of a baseline, as it's typically, if I keep my stereo set to the same volume all the time, I should be able to have a good idea of how the volume reflects to other sources, such as other YouTube videos or TV or movies, etc. So I try to get it to that level where it's comfortable, so you don't have to like boost the volume every time you listen to one of my videos compared to somebody else's. So that is the goal. Whether I achieve it or not, let me know. The negative effects of boosting the mic are that we may get some feedback, so let me know if that is apparent. Probably be mostly for people that listen to in headphones. I'm not too sure. I think if you listen through speakers and stuff, I think you can get away with a lot of hissing as it gets buried in the background noises of the environment you are listening into. So 70 is the value I'm determined I think is okay for levels that you will be able to hear my voice at a fair volume and that I don't have to like scream. So this is kind of me just talking regularly, so hopefully this works out. And yeah, there's not too much hissing or static or anything like that. I do know with my old headphones and mic setup, since it was a analog, where this is digital and actually has software and stuff that can compensate for things, it was hard to get that level up without a noticeable feedback and static and even crackling, I think, at higher levels. And if I tended to peak out the levels by talking really loudly or laughing or anything like that, it tended to resulted in some static and crackle. So I am hoping to not have that issue anymore. But again, let me know. So with the sand, where did I put that bed? There we go. I should have 3 double chests full of sand, I think, at the moment, or close to. I'm going to finish filling up my inventory and an ender chest, wherever I put that. There it is. So once this is full, I'm going to bring a full load to the drop-off and make some more TNT. And then we will move on to probably the village project there of migrating some infected villagers from the spawner to the village. Alright. I hauled over some sand and just kind of put it on the right side of each chest to give an idea of what we will get. How many rows are on each? 6, so 18. Should get another 20 stacks of TNT. by doing what we got here, I think, with the gunpowder. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. There we go, another 20. Bringing our total up to 38. But I also have some back at the village. I think I'm just going to leave this stuff here. I'll probably have to haul it to the nether anyway, so no point bringing it back to the village. I'm just going to get some more sand and haul that back over, some for over here, and I'll probably continue to just do this, so that kind of works out quite nicely. And then once the layer is full, I know I have enough to make a stack of TNT. Alright, so that was just the leftover gunpowder that I had sitting down here. So just converted that. So we got a decent amount of TNT again, over a double chest full. So what do we have at the other place? Up to there, I think. Yeah, roughly. So, good. I've just been listening back to some of the recordings here just to get an idea of the level. I haven't changed any settings yet, and I don't know if I will as of yet. The thing I do notice is you can hear, picks up like game clicks, like you can hear me clicking the mouse and stuff like that. But I think things do sound clear. You'll also kind of pick up any other noises I tend to make. So a little clicking and whatnot from my mouth. Or maybe breathing, swallowing, that kind of stuff, I don't know. But we'll see. We'll play it by ear here, literally. That wasn't funny. Okay, so I'm going to get prepared and do some preliminary work over there. And I will bring you guys back when I got something done. Okay guys, here we are at the spawners. One down there, one right here. Village is that way. So, I'm thinking we'll probably set up shop somewhere down there maybe. And have all the zombies accumulate over there where we will be. Assuming we can't get too far away from this guy. So I'll have to figure out kind of the furthest away from him. And then we'll set up shop there. But yeah, just digging it out. Good times. Okay, so update on progress. Just got a little home base here. I'm sleeping through the nights just to keep my village safe, and also to keep that mob system running at full efficiency, because I don't have any of the land around me lit up on the surface. So at night the efficiency drops quite a bit. So to avoid that, I am just going to sleep through the night as often as possible so we can rack up some more TNT. So, here we go. I still don't really have a plan yet. I'm just kind of going with it. But there are the two spawners. I kind of got this guy marked out as far as I can come this way before he deactivates. Of course, that is like a circular range. I don't know exactly the shape of the circle, mind you. But anyway, I'll worry about that after. And same guy up there, I got him roughly marked out to, I think he's right there on the horizontal. But that'll change too, depending on how far down I go, how far over this way I go. But it'll give a rough idea of where I might need to be. So chances are, I think I'll set up something probably around here, so that we're kind of in between ranges. Oh, hello. Yeah, somewhere in between of both of these guys is where the chamber room will be and where they collect to. The other thing I'm going to do, I'm going to try to make this as efficient as possible. Why not? I don't have any zombie spawners, so I might as well make a good one, or try to. I have no arrows. you guys come from? Is there a lot of darkness? Oh yeah, there's darkness up here. Anyway, we're about that after, I guess. I hate slimes in the swamps. So noisy. Whoa. Sorry, distracted. Iron! Whee! Anyway, I'll have to take a better look around here. So, what I was saying, a little bit of mob facts that I could possibly be wrong about. In order for a spawner to continue spawning mobs, you have to bring the mob outside of a 17 by 17 by 9 area. So that's 4 blocks below, and then 8 blocks on either side, which I think I marked out as being this guy. Now is that 1, 2, 3? So yeah, that's outside. This block is outside of it. So I either need to have some water streams that'll pull them away, or for this one I'm thinking I'm just going to drop them. And once they drop the 4 blocks down, so that their head would be, for instance, there. So once the mob is here, he's out of that range. Otherwise these things cap out at 6 mobs, I believe. So I may do the same thing with this one, is just drop him straight down as well. And then, because these guys are close enough to each other, I would want him to drop out, because this guy's somewhere around there is his range. So I'd want him to probably drop down past this guy's range as well. So I might just bring them all down 2 more blocks and just have a water catch for them all. So they'll all just fall down, and then water streams will bring them to some kind of collection point, which will be outside this area. And then I'm going to probably haul them up and drop them to a 1 hit. But before we do that, I think we're going to try to have a switch that will allow us to filter out the ones we want, the zombie villagers, for instance. Now, depending on how this thing works, they might end up collecting in such a way that they'll be grouped together. So I don't know how I might accommodate for that. I might have them collect into a stream, like have all the streams going this way, just like a row of water at the back. Have them all collect into a trench, but then have the whole trench go one way and then collect out one side. That way, if like zombies fall at the same time, they should remain kind of evenly spaced apart. Whereas if I brought them to like the middle between the two spawners, and then over this way to outside and then up, I could have zombies from that one falling and zombies from this one falling. And when they collect together this way, I could end up with a few together, and then it'll be harder to separate them. So I'm just thinking out loud there too. But I might do something like that and just have them go outside, not too far so they kind of like despawn or anything like that. But yeah. So I'm going to think some more on how I want to build this. Plus B00 is streaming right now, so I want to watch that while I work. But I'll bring you guys back for, yeah, anything else that I end up doing that's relevant. Like this is just me breaking blocks for no reason. Not relevant. So annoying! Okay, so mob farm's just over there, or where we're working, the zombie spawners. And I was just about to head back to the village to grab some bricks, stone bricks. Figured I'd light some stuff up on my way out. Decided to check on the other side of this water stream, and wow, it's a little bit of darkness over here. Got like jumped by 2 creepers as soon as I came over here. But yeah, this is, I believe, in range of the mob system. So I should probably light it up. Wasn't much to it. I really hate you guys. You're so annoying. Hate you so much. Oh, and more. Alright, anyway, on board. Alright, status update. That's what I got so far. Just kind of stoned them up, threw in some cracked and mossy for no reason. Oh, that's probably going to get them to spawn. Yep. These are the guys we want. I don't have anything with me. Hey. But yeah, they'll go down into this trench. I decided to just say screw it in terms of if they get filtered into the same spot. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to have independent light controls for each machine. And I think if we're just looking for these guys, we'll just turn one of these on anyway. So that way we don't really have to worry about it. But the plan is to have that stream come this way, this stream go that way, and they'll head that way outside of the... Well, this guy's already outside. And then they'll head up and do a drop. And then we'll also separate them somewhere along the way. Preferably in the same location that we are activating both spawners from. So like here we are. I'm not sure exactly how far we can go either way. That one's off. There we go. And I'm not sure how far down. Yeah, so just barely out of range down here. But, yeah. I'll continue on and bring you back. Alright, got the basic idea for the streams here done. Except I kind of goofed on this guy. He's actually... This wall is one further back than it needs to be. Because, yeah, there's like 4 space there, but there only needs to be 3. So you only need 4 on west and north, or 1 and 2. And only 3 on the other 2. And it's not exactly shut off at the moment. So anyway, yeah, I just threw a block here so I could extend the water a little bit further. And then they just connect up here, the little stair thing. And then I don't know where they're going yet. That's the next step. Figure out where the collection point should be. And how to separate them, or where to separate them. And I guess implement that as well, which I haven't really thought too much about. But first I'm going to do the lighting, I think, so that I can properly shut these off. I'm just going to throw some redstone torches in place. And I got to think about how, aesthetically I want to do this. So far I have those outer walls. I kind of want this to be visible from wherever we are. So if we're about here, I'd like that to be kind of a window. So that we can see the spawners, but that no light would affect the spawners. So, I kind of like this height, but we might go further down. I'm not too sure. The further up we stay, the closer we can get that away. We could go even higher, maybe, actually. Kind of go on, the same height as this spawner. And that would be kind of the room. I still have to do some water catches, I think. Pretty sure they'll still take damage from that fall, so... This one for sure. And I gotta put some half slabs on there. Just to prevent other mobs from spawning in there. And I may need to bring this wall higher up so that these guys can't fall onto that wall too, maybe. So yeah, I may have to do that. But yeah, So I'll continue planning this out. I think I'll go get some redstone lamps. Hey! A volunteer. Assuming he doesn't die. Okay, so I kind of got the streams figured out for now, or up to this point. So they all drop down there, they head into there, and then they come up this elevator. And from here I'm going to add in a separator, or like a T-junction. Hey! Congratulations, your reward is death. So, what I'm thinking, this will be ground level, or maybe like one up, or half slab up maybe. Probably half slabs. So we can keep this area kind of dark. That's kind of enclosed as far as it will be, I think. The rest will be kind of open maybe. Here, I'm not sure. I might bring it down maybe 2. Yeah, maybe. Or 1. The only trick is shutting it off. If you got walls all the way around, I think you can just put a piece of glowstone kind of on each side. I'll have to check the lighting levels. But since this level will be open, I can't put a piece of glowstone there, so I'll probably end up putting it up in the ceiling, or I might have to put 2 in the ceiling instead. But anyway, probably look better if it was, oh, if we're going to be up half a slab, I probably don't want those. So probably just like that, I guess. Yeah. But in terms of this, I really wish I was tempted to build a pyramid out here with haste 2 and the efficiency 5 pick, but I didn't. But now I'm kind of wishing I had, because I have removed quite a lot of stone. Yeah, you're coming up. I know. Oh, I was going to try to drown them at the last second. I could just do that for now, and they'll just drown. So in terms of separation, now if I did this right, this way should be back to the village. Yes, it is. Good. That would have been funny. Not really. So I'll have a T-junction probably with pistons, I'm guessing. And what I will probably do, not sure yet, but probably have a piston that kind of blocks both ways, and then they just switch between. So for instance, I guess this could be a piston, and when that opens up, the water stream would change and allow them to pass through. So I wouldn't have a block there. I would just have something like that. This would still be a sign, I think, because then I still need a way, because I would want this one to be pistonized, but the trick is there's going to be water there, so I don't want to destroy the water. So we should be able to do something like that, I would think, where that is the water. And then when this piston is extended, even though there's current, they should still just head straight up. And same here, even though there's current, they should head straight up. So that would be to the kill mechanism. However, that might not work. Well, it will work. Problem is, we don't get any time to determine who's coming. So unless I have this open so you can see down who's coming, and then, oops, hit a lever or something to change its state. But having just like a window like right here where that torch is, wouldn't give us enough time to decide, yeah, villager, non-villager. We could make this T-junction higher up, so have it tee off somewhere up here. And then we'd have a window here. You can see the villager, have a lever, up or down or whatever. And that could be it. That could work. And then I could drop him back down. The way my separator is going to work. Maybe we'll go to my test world and I can demonstrate it, and we can also test it to make sure there's no major flaws. Ta-da! No, I was doing some more testing here, by the way. I'm thinking it doesn't make a difference. So each one of these individual piles is a test of 100 mobs. It was a mixture of wither skeletons and regular skeletons. Although, someone just showed me a way to separate them, which was Yippee-ki-yay 360. And I tested it out here, and it works. It works phenomenally. Anyway, but here, yeah, there's not much to it. I mean, it's pretty random. The lowest is 0, which is a bone. The highest is like 6. So this is with no looting. And with looting, got less zeros, but really that could just be fluke. And the highest one in here is like 5. And overall, if you take all of them and divide by how many tests I did, they're the exact same. So the total in both of these chests, I think, was 50. So yeah. But anyway, let me show you the separator real quick, because that's awesome. So thank you, Yippee-ki-yay, for showing me that. I am definitely going to use it in my nether spawn system. I probably didn't need to put that many in there. That goes pretty quick. There we go. So yeah, if you have them a half slab down and crush this block, oops, you will kill the regular skeletons, but you will not kill the withers. And the reason why, I think, is because they are taller, but yeah, because of their... let's get rid of that. Yeah, because they're kind of like 2 and a bit in terms of height. So I think you're not quite suffocating them, because you're really just covering their midsection, and it's hard to tell how many are in there, but let's do this. Let's hope we get a wither. Yay! Okay. Yeah, so if you look here, his head is completely out. So I think it's because he's just a taller mob. Where if we can get a regular skeleton in there. I don't think I'll be able to kill off the withers. Oops. Broken. Anyway. Let's get out of here. But yeah, very cool. Very simple. Very effective. But let's head to the overworld. Ha! I guess there are zombies spawning right on the portal frame inside and teleporting. Anyway, I might actually already have this built, so let me go look for it without showing you guys everything I've done. Here it is. And I'm pretty sure I could make it smaller. So I built this a while ago. And then he waits there until you open it. And then as soon as he's through, that one opens, and so let's try a few in there. Now, what happens when they're all piled up here? I'm not too sure. So if we have a bunch in queue, so here we'd let one through. This would be a villager by then. And we still only have one, so that's cool. Oops. Oh, it glitched out. Ah. Yeah, so it must have done like a quick pulse, I guess. Or am I missing something? Oh no, it's there. It didn't glitch out. But they're just stuck in the arm. So it might not work if it's kind of a full system. But we'd be putting them through one at a time anyway, or introducing them into this machine one at a time. So I think it'll work. And I think I'd just have it like that. Oops, that was what the string was attached to. I see. I just broke it. Not important. So we'd need some kind of access to them. We'd need some kind of access to them for giving them the apples and such too. So let's just see. I'll have to repair this. Yeah, give me a second to kind of rebuild this. Okay, so maybe this could work. If we had the floor just up here, and you could just kind of look down. And let's just test this out. And I switched it to just being piston arms. I don't know if that will make a difference, but let's try it. I don't know if they'll glitch through piston arms. Oh. What you doing? Oh, I might have broke something down there. Oh no. Oh, I see. Is that trying to make the stream keep going? Looks like it. So that won't work like that, but... how's that water not falling back on itself? What's going on here? Oh, Lord. That's okay. I just can't have it drop down like that on a... where the string is. Okay, I don't know what's going on there. Let's just get rid of that water. Okay, we won't worry about that part. Let's try that again. Oh, I got rid of the egg again. Oh, and I broke the string. And we can't have them jumping like idiots. Okay? The things we learn. Okay, just go away. Your reward is that pit. Your turn. You were uncooperative. Okay, so we would have to prevent them from jumping. But that further limits us to access basically through here And that string might be in the way. Doesn't seem to work all that well. Probably better off with the glass blocks. And it doesn't help that I got rid of the water, so that's not working properly either. Okay, hold on. Let's get this fixed. Let's make the water go a bit further. And then from there we could just drop it. Now they may not get pushed under. Nope. Oh, I keep getting rid of the egg. Okay, so we got 3 villagers queued up with a backlog. We want to let one through. And here we might run into problems. I can't tell if he's actually in there or not. Oh, you're drowning. Cool. I think he is. Well, he is now. But that'll only be an issue, I guess, for backlog if we let through more than we have room for. Otherwise, kind of works. Now, I wonder, maybe I should try to get a zombie guy, and then we'll try to feed him an apple to see if we can actually do it through the... Probably, because I can pick them. So shouldn't be an issue. You guys are just resisting death, aren't you? Just don't want to die. Oh, that would probably work better anyway, if it was just a hole. Okay, and I got rid of the apple. Genius. That's not the apple I want. Well, let me try it anyway. Okay, threw some zombies in there. We got one here. So, I've never actually done this. Is it the potion of weakness first? Probably. Yep, okay, he's getting the swirlies. I think this will work. And then once they're all healed, then I can get them out of there one by one. By just pulsing that on, probably with just a button. I don't think I need a lever. Just be a button that would open it quickly to let one through and move everybody down. And then we could have, I don't know how many stations, but figure that out back in the world. Well, I have no idea how long that takes, so let's just leave. Alright guys, I think I'm going to call it. Whoops, I've done a bit of work. I'm actually in the process of editing the footage, and I think we got too much of it. So I'm going to call it quits here. And I'll use the rest of the footage, and we will start right where we left off on the next episode. So, which way is the village? This way. Yeah. So, we will continue tomorrow. We will start looking at implementing that separation system into the actual design and kind of hopefully get something working there. And then also probably start work on a tunnel to get the villagers to the village. But yeah, thank you for watching. One thing I noticed while going over the footage is the game sounds might be a little too loud. Really noticed it when we were looking at that wither skeleton crusher. Or non-crusher, I guess. There it seemed really loud. So here I've turned it down to 15. It was at 20. And yeah. I don't know if you could tell me if this is better, if you can tell, if there's enough sound from like these annoying guys. Love how you can hit them so easily. I hate you guys. Hate you so much. Well, we'll see you all next time. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.